here's the thing. Need some cushions. Look at that metal. That metal's pretty. Ooh. Got a 2020 Suzuki 250 on there. It's gray. Got a few scratches on it. But it's a cool boat. We had a safe trip, thankfully. Yeah. Pretty happy with it. Got a deal on that. Yeah. We're out of here. Alright then, that's the preview. So, this is day one. These videos are a little bit mixed up. We're just documenting what we can. This is just some of the crap. None of it works. It was taken out of the console. Just really corroded. Everything's screwed. Just nothing works in the console. So it's a wonder that the electronics and everything else works, because had dead batteries, all kinds of problems. So we got a long way to go, but we're on it. The console, absolute disaster. I know you can't really see in there, but yeah, that's where we're at. Coming along though, believe it or not. Hey Jamie. Okay, bait well system 101 when you don't have one. Alright, yeah, the grate goes toward the bow. There's the high-speed pickup. That'll be under the water. The threads will be, you see right there, that'll be through the hull of the boat to the inside of the bilge. Then you got the valve assembly. You got a T there, bait well one side, and then washdown hose runs off that bar to the washdown pump. And that 3/4 fitting will run all that. And there's a shut-off valve for safety. That's it. And then here's a whole bunch of hose and extra fitting, because we tend to break stuff or lose stuff. And we got a Pro Blaster 2 pump and a Tournament Rule 1100 quick change. We can pop the cap on that and change that in about 2 seconds if it goes out in the ocean. But if you pop that off and you can't turn your valve off, water will fill your boat up. You have to have the valve. Looks good. Ready to put that joker in. So I'm just fixing to drill a hole in this boat for the through hole pickup, for high-speed pickup. Here we go. Drilling a hole in the... You through?
Yep.
All the way. Oh, I see daylight through it. Got glass left down there, that's it.
Oh, that's weird.
Look at that, see through to the ground.
That's weird.
And that's where she'll go in. Just like that, there's a hole in the boat. Perfect spot, Josh. Now we can add all kinds of accessories in here. Starter, got drag it had to it with the, Jason's got the cables run now. The new, everything's new straight to the battery, no block in it. This sucker turn over now. And look at that. We got everything. Everything's working. Everything. And yeah, man. This was where our leak was at here. was leaking there and at that pickup tube area right there. We got some new gasket in there and new screws, or new bolts I should say. Got that. That'll be nice now. Don't knock the leak. $12 gasket. Caused much problems.
That's for sure.
Didn't it? It was leaking like a son of a gun out of there, boy. Okay, Jason replaced the cinder on this tank. A little bit older tank, but we pressurized it. And this is a sniffer. It'll pick up any petroleum fumes at all. So we left this lid on it for 4 days. We're looking for any kind of, show them what it'll sound like, Josh. If it hits fumes, start doing that noise. And you can listen to it clicking. It's hunting at that point. Slide up to the front. When you go buy a boat, you want to bring one of these, especially if it's got a little bit older tank in it. This is probably close to a 10-year-old tank. And this is in a 27 Rambo, a 96 model. It's had a new floor put in it about 9 years ago maybe. And that's when the tank has definitely been changed. And we had a leak though. We found that. It was around this cinder in this pickup. Uh-oh.
I hit the...
Oh, you hit the... I was about to say no. You hit that? Okay, yeah. Good. So you can see where we changed the cinder gasket here. And all this is all new in the pickup, the fuel pickup. All that was leaking when we put 2.5 pounds of pressure to it. All that was leaking fuel. You spray some soap and water, some Dawn and water around that, shake it up in a sprayer, spray it all over this, you know, all this stuff here, get it cleaned up good, and then pressurize the tank, and you'll find your leak real quick. So luckily, that's the only place we have a leak. So there's no need in changing this tank right now. Right now, we don't have any leaks. That was where our leak was. We knew we were smelling it, and that was it. Any questions on pressurization? You guys have all probably done this. You can leave it in the comments, or feel free to ask how we pressurize a tank in a boat, and I'll let you know. All right, I think we got both trim tabs on. We had to get one new actuator. We're going to see if it works. Back up here, right, Steve. All right, go ahead and hit both of them. Oh yeah, they both work. All right, come on up with it, Josh. Oh yeah, 4 seconds.
It's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, this boat's come a long way. It looks good up in there. It's good to have a tab on there, man. That was driving me crazy. The old one's about a 1/4 second behind, but it's just hanging in there. It'll probably last, I don't know. We don't have any rust. If you see rust on the top of them, around the bolts, I mean the screws that hold the motor in, you're in trouble. I don't see any rust on that one yet, so we're probably good for a year or two, maybe, hopefully. And the new one gets a 5-year warranty, by the way. So, anyways. See your crank up today, Josh. I think we're ready to go to the river.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Wonderful, people, wonderful. Alright, I'm going to run it for the first time since refurb. See it painted this weekend, but we had to move it off the bow stop of the trailer so we can do a little bit of filler work there for paint. It needs to be moved off the bow roller and back so we can get the spray gun to it. But we decided to go ahead and run it. So all the wires have been done, everything's been redone on the inside, and just see what it does, because we don't have a clue. Hopefully it'll float. We'll find out in a minute. Looks to me brand new, just needs a paint job. And get rid of those purple cushions. See how it does. Alright. It floats, Josh.
It floats. It doesn't leak.
No, it doesn't leak. Things work, and we got no leaks back here. That's just a little bit of water that was in it from washing it. We're breaking in the hub on the motor right now. It's a new hub in that prop, so we got to go in and out of gear. A little bit and break in that hub real quick. That'll take but a few minutes. Plumbing's good though. We're not sinking. That's good. Everything feels right. Everything looks right. Feels like a Rambo. Well, there's a ton of room in the front of this thing. I mean a ton. Bunch of room in this joker. Okay, take a pump, put it in front of it. Now, there's a lot of wind, is what it is though. Water pump strong. Everything looks good. Good. Yeah, sodar's excellent. It's kind of pausing. I don't really know why, but they probably turned the ping down a little bit. But everything's working here. Yeah, everything's working. All the pumps work. We've already checked that, so it's floating and working. So far, so good.
I got the scroll speed back. Put it on high chart.
On high chart. Oh, okay, good. Yeah. Yeah. We'll dial these simmer in like we want them. The water's still 82 up here. That water temp matches with water temp on this one too. It's kind of nice if something works.
Huggies?
Maybe.
Engine temp? Good.
Engine temp's real good.
It ought to be after all that work.
No kidding. Better be. All right. Be back.